Welcome back to the show, everybody. We're glad you're here. Hope you're having a good day. All of our new cities, we love you. We appreciate you. Well, our guest today is one of my favorites, truly. From the moment I met him, I thought, oh, in 11 years of doing the show, he's just one of my faves. He's a teacher, and I love teachers, and an author who has the best stories. Matt Eicheldinger, a.k.a. Mr. Ike, taught middle school for years and started writing things down, stories that he heard from his kids in his classroom, from really funny moments to heartfelt life lessons that you will have you boo and hooing. He shares these stories on social media and like this one about sticky notes.
Hello, my name is Matt, and I am a teacher, and today I want to tell you about a sticky note. Years ago, I had this kid who wouldn't speak. When I say wouldn't speak, I mean not at all, not one word. And I have never felt so ill-equipped as a teacher, like I had no tools for this situation. So as a way to help connect with that kid, I just drew a cartoon or wrote a little message on a sticky note and put it on their desk every day. And went on like that for the rest of the year. We had parent meetings and counselor meetings and psychologist meetings, and we tried talking to the kid, and just the kid didn't speak all year. 2 years go by, and I get an envelope in the mail. I open up, and what's inside? A single sticky note. And on it, it said, I saved all your sticky notes. Thank you so much. You helped me more than you know.
Well, let me tell you, if you watch that whole vid and you don't cry, you are the Tin Man. Anyway, Mr. Ike is super popular on social media. You saw why right there. He has over 100 million views on his videos. And look at this. He's also a New York Times bestselling author. And his latest, And his latest book is out this week. It's called Holes in My Underwear. Audience, give it up for Mr. Ike. Welcome back, buddy. Good to see you. Well, hello. Oh, how you doing?
I'm good. Congrats on being everywhere.
Thank you.
Pretty
Yeah,
cool.
I know. It's great. And I was very excited because I mean it, and I've said it to you before. Matt's one of my favorites, and I was so glad that BB and the team booked you, because now that we're across the country, I thought, oh, for people that don't know you, I was excited that maybe they will get to know you today.
That's pretty cool. They get to see me cry, and then they get to see holes in my underwear.
That's right. There we go.
What a great introduction.
I will obviously get to the book, but for new people that don't know you, that clip may have been their first introduction.
Sure.
How did the social media thing start with you? Where the idea came from to tell these great stories on a platform?
So a 15-year journey down to like 30 seconds,
Absolutely.
right?
Or take longer. We have 2 segments. You're good.
Oh, okay.
You're good.
So
If you see that man wrap you over there, then we got to go. Yeah.
So when I started teaching, I had a mentor teacher who told me you need to write everything down from every lesson so you can reflect and build upon it. And I was 21. I didn't really know any better, and I didn't really know even how to reflect. So I started writing things down that kids said that were funny. And this kid Fletcher said something that was so inappropriate I can't say on television, but it was so funny. I was like, this will never be topped. And so I started writing all these moments down, and then over time, as I matured as an adult and as a father and as a teacher, so did my entries into like inspirational and insights into humanity. And then when I went on leave to try and promote my first book, which at the time I had no followers, no one knew who I was, I just started sharing these thousands of stories that I'd saved over time, and they started resonating. And
Sticky Notes was your first, right?
Yeah, that was my first story I ever told.
Yeah, no, the book.
Oh, the book. No, Matt Sprouts was the first one.
That's right. Okay,
Yeah.
I got him out of order. So when did you realize that you were resonating? Was there a single, was it that video? Was there a single, because I always ask people that go viral, take me to the moment you kind of know, oh, this is getting traction.
Sure. So I'll backtrack and say my first viral video was actually in 2021. I swirled water in a Target parking lot, and I got like 20 million views in a day. And that was bizarre, and nothing really happened after that. So when I told my first story from teaching, it went viral at like 10 million views, but then so did the next one and the next one, and just the messages across the country that were coming in. I was like, oh, this is something new. This is new.
And yeah, here's one of the videos. When you start watching them, you will not stop watching them, and then you will think to yourself, oh God, why can't he be my kid's teacher? Yeah. And then it morphed into the book. Did you always want to be an author?
You know, I always love telling stories,
Yeah.
and you know, stories are empathy baking machines. So when you tell them to each other, you're seeing yourself and you're seeing the people you care about in it. And I love doing that with students. So before being a teacher, no, I had no intent. But you know, after telling stories for so many years in the classroom, I was like, this feels like a very natural fit for me.
We're looking at the book right there. What's the difference with this one? What's the purpose? Here's the first of all, Holes in My Underwear is a great title.
Thank you.
What's the gist of this one, my friend?
This, like everything else I've created, came out of a need for my classroom. So when I was 21, we didn't have any poetry curriculum, so I had to write it. And my first poem that I wrote, I put in front of the kids, and they were like, "Who wrote this? This is horrible." I was like, "Well, it wasn't me." Like, I don't know, it wasn't me, because the only other thing we had was Shel Silverstein, which is great, but kids had read that for so many years, they wanted something new, and so I just started writing poems, and every year they got a little bit better because kids told me what they liked and didn't like, and so this came out of a need. And really what I'm trying to do is take a category that's been declining for decades and try and regrow it and show kids that there's other ways to express themselves.
Because I will say,
Yeah.
I'm so glad you said that. I'm so glad you said it because you kids probably are like, poems.
Exactly.
Click. Yeah. Click.
Yeah.
So you want your goal probably to have the parents read this with the kids or just by themselves, or?
I mean, I guess the ultimate goal is that this is in every classroom, right? Because what I want kids to understand is there are ways to tweak your own story into different avenues of storytelling. And so you might read a poem about someone's crack hanging out their pants, and then the next poem is about, you know, what it's like to grow up. And that's what I want kids to understand.
Let me read, or I love this, an ode to an egg-filled burrito.
Yeah.
Thank you, audience, right? I mean, who doesn't love, right now, the audience and I wish we had an egg-filled burrito.
Yeah.
Where did that come from?
That came from a kid ripping a fart in class. and
As kids do.
As the kids do. And when kids have flatulence in our class, we actually make this thing called an awkward turtle where we go like this. So everyone is doing the awkward turtle, and I asked the kid later, I'm like, you know, where'd that come from? And he's like, oh, it was an egg-filled burrito I had this morning. So, so that's where the poem came from.
I love kids. More with Matt when we come back.
Thank you.
I had no idea that is where that was going to go. That is great. But of course.
Hey, do you want to read it?
Welcome back. One of my favorites of all time, Mr. Ike. We'll tell you how to get all the books at the end. Again, the book, this one, the latest, I should say. I've asked you this before, but for the new people. I mean this.
Yeah.
This is so cool. What does it feel like? Your name, and right above your name, it says New York Times best-selling author.
Yeah,
that's really nice.
That's wild. And for those of you who don't know, like, I spent 15 years trying to get one book published, and then I ended up just making it myself because I believed in my idea so much, and my students did. And over 15 years, I received well over like 600 rejections from New York. And so to have that book that was rejected for 15 years be the New York Times bestseller is like so surreal to me. It's very bizarre. Yeah.
Isn't there a part of you that's kind of like to all the people that rejected you? To quote a child, nana nana boo boo. Yeah.
No hard feelings.
No hard feelings whatsoever. Okay, may I read one of these poems?
Yeah, go for it.
Okay, this one it's called You.
Just You.
Matt was so funny. He picked one out and he goes, Jace, don't worry. This one has no words you won't be able to pronounce. So yeah. Right, crew? That's right.
But this is one, like, so you have the egg-filled burrito poem, and then this is the one where if like people were like, read us one poem. That's the one I would read.
This is it? Okay, here we go. I'm going to try now. I haven't read it until right now, so this is a cold read, as we call it. Here we go. You have always been you, no matter the weather, the day, the year, or the paths that you choose. You have been and always will be you, and that is the best thing about you.
Yeah.
Oh! I love that.
Yeah.
And now I shall read Monty. It's about a dog, right?
Yeah.
Okay, here we go.
Or do you want to read a better one?
I do want to read a better. Yeah, find me a better one. But Monty was one about a dog. I liked that one. Yeah.
This is one of those poems where it's like, I can't believe I got paid to make this.
Yeah. Okay, here we go. Plumber. My father-in-law's a plumber. Okay, here we go.
You'll have to turn and show the picture after.
Okay. Here we go. Plumber. My mom called the plumber to fix our old sink, and he did the job quick. under 5 minutes, I think. But when he picked up his tools and rounded out his back, it was clear that the plumber could not fix his own crack.
Well done. You crushed it.
Look, everybody, it's my father-in-law right there. Right there. It's Carl right there. I love you, buddy. There we go. That is good. How long, buddy, how long does this take to do? How long did this work of love take you to write?
I mean, to actually put it all together, a few months, because they had already existed, because I had them for my students in my classroom. What took the longest was illustrating, because I had only drawn on paper and pencil, so learning how to draw on an iPad took a while. But I actually had both my kids help me make that book. I had one of my kids select all the poems that should be in it. I didn't know out of the thousands which ones to put in. And then my other kid helped me put the underwear on the letters on the cover.
I love that. We have 30 seconds. We got to wrap. We have 30 seconds, but I want to give you. We hear so many bad things about, things that irritate folks about kids and this generation, this and this. And I'm going to put you on the spot.
Oh boy.
Give me
okay.
something. Give us something great about this generation of children. Give me something great that you see that we don't see. Is it resilience? Is it give us something positive about the kids that you see.
I think the thing that's best about kids is they always find a way to make something good better, no matter what it is. And so if you have a hard situation, if you have a situation where you feel stuck, kids rise to the occasion when you give them the moment to do so. And so that's what I think. Give a kid a chance and they will find something good.
Something good right here. Pick up a copy of Holes in My Underwear and follow Matt on social media and his website at the bottom of the page. Now you know why he's my favorite. We'll be right back. Back in a moment, everybody.
Hey.
That was great.
Thank you.
Thank you. Always, always.